Good morning, YouTubers. It's Mr. Gálvez here, and I'm going to be explaining to you today how to navigate through some of those assignments that we've given you, because I know parents are having a difficult time of it. So, before I do that, would you join me in eating a little lunch snack? So here is my sandwich. I've put some turkey, cheese, and some tomatoes that I've sliced. Now I'm going to slice my sandwich in half. So a good lesson to learn when we're talking about math is symmetry. Symmetry means, oh wait, of course I put the wrong slice of bread here. I was wondering where my other slice was. This one is not toasted. And the reason I couldn't find my other slice is because it was in the toaster. My mistake. Alright, so here we are with my toasted bread, and I'm going to slice it in half. I don't like it when my bread is overly toasted, and it seems that the bread has been toasted too much. See, when it's difficult like that, it's just way too toasty for my taste. But anyway, symmetry. Symmetry means when you have a shape that's been cut in half and the two sides are equal. So that is a line of symmetry running right through the middle, you see. So very good to know. Thank you, yes. Now, along with my sandwich, I like to drink a cup of tea, but I like to do it British style because that's how I was raised. So, I shall now show you how I prepare my favorite cup of tea. The first thing you'll need is some hot water. So here's my hot water. And you can tell how hot it is by the steam that shall be rising. Oh, Lord. Wait a second. I never made the water hot. Still waiting for my water to be hot. Alright everyone, let's continue with this cup of tea before we go on to the serious business. So I have my favorite coffee, teacup, coffee mug, teacup thing. I have my green tea. I shall be using green tea. What? You say you've never drank green tea with milk? Well, today shall be your first day. It's quite delicious. You will need some sugar. You will need a spoon. And you will need some milk, which I have behind the camera, along with my hot water. So let's begin pouring the hot water, shall we? As I was saying before, you shall know it's hot water when you see the steam arising. States of matter. Water has 3 states of matter. Liquid, solid when it's an ice cube, and gas when it's rising as steam. If you can see that steam rising there. If I put it a little more in front of the toaster, you can see that steam rising. There we go. Perfect. Now we shall put the tea bag in. Let's see. I have a tea bag that's already been opened. These Bigelow packs come with three tea bags inside, and I think I'm down to my last one. There it is. So here we go. We just dip it in. It takes a nice hot jacuzzi. Yes. Nice hot bath there. And I don't let it over what's the word I'm looking for? Brew. I don't want it to be overly brewed because then it makes the tea bitter. And I don't like my tea bitter, so I just leave it in there for about a minute or so and let it seep all of the delicious green herbs that are there, the green tea herbs. And while I'm doing that, I can go ahead and put some sugar. So, when I was a child, I used to take 2 teaspoons of sugar, but now that I am an adult, I only take 1. Actually, when I'm putting milk, I do put 2, because the milk, it's about 2.5. These are not regular teaspoon sizes right here. This is a smaller than a teaspoon. So I'll put about 2.5. And here comes the milk. Let me make sure that my tea has been seeped and brewed properly. So I'm checking. I'm looking into the screen every so often because I've made a couple of videos without my face on the screen. And now for the best part. We're going to put in the milk into the tea, yes. Just a little bit of milk. Ah, yes. This brings back childhood memories. Alright, so I want to take my tea bag out, and what's this little trick that I do? I put my tea bag onto my spoon like this, and I start to wrap the string around slightly. And I squeeze the remaining drops of tea out of the bag. Look at that. Beautiful. It is an art form. Please, don't try this at home without adult supervision. And if you're an adult, don't try this at home without child supervision. And now, to try the tea. Yes, I want to make sure I have the right amount of sugar. Oh, look at my glasses. I can't see anything. Is that you? Martha? Martha, is that you? There's no one in this house named Martha, by the way. Yes, and I've burned my tongue. That means it's right. So once your tea and your sandwich is prepared, then you can get to the work of creating the rest of your video. Remember, children, this video will be in English and Spanish. So I will be speaking in English and Spanish. I won't be creating two separate videos. So when you hear me talking in Spanish, run and get your parents who speak Spanish and say, "Mami, mami, Mr. Gálvez está hablando en español. Apúrese, mami."